Just like the average Dominican, and normally you're born with very little to play the game, but what I had was a big history between our family members about the game. By listening to the stories that our uncles and dad had to tell us, we fell in love with baseball. We didn't require that many tools to actually play the game, so we made our own little gloves, our milk cartons and stuff like that, or old socks wrapped up and taped. That would be a ball. Anything we could find that was round, we would take a hack at. And we learned to love the game, we learned to play it, we learned to always entertain ourselves in a backyard with anything round and a little stick. So we would go at it with just like that. I was fortunate enough to have an older brother being signed by the Dodgers. Ramon knew that I was a hothead at the house, so Ramon wanted to keep me busy all the time. I remember having to really behave so that he could allow me to carry his bag so that I could see the real players playing. Even though I was too young at the time to actually join the academy, they were aware that I was coming up and that I love baseball. I would always go and shag balls and stuff like that. And it was like a dream for me to actually be mingling with the professional players. So that's how I got introduced to the Dodgers, and they got a hold of me really young. When I was 15, I was already assisting the academy and at the same time going to school because Ramon wanted me to stay busy all the time. I had my brother, and because of his struggles, I was fortunate to understand early enough that I was going to need English. I was able to pretty much have a little dialogue with someone in English, and I was fortunate to continue to study after I was at the academy and at the same time understand how difficult it was without the language. So I really emphasized on learning English and taking advantage of the opportunity I had to actually learn and develop myself in English.